Hi guys, it's Mary with Stamps-N-Lingers. I'm sorry I'm a little late. I've been trying to get everything sort of organized. Let's be sure I'm transmitilating over here on the other side of the world. I just got my pre-order. Yay! Apparently my fingers slipped and I hit the next day error. I do not know how that happened, but also that happened and UPS actually delivered the next day pretty early. So life is good. So it's going to be a little disorganized, not going to lie, because I am not at all familiar with this catalog yet, okay? So there you go. Speaking of, here is the cover of the new catalog. So here's a big old sneak peek. Thank you, Amy, for letting me know. And you can see some very pretty things. Oh, I'll tell you what, this is some DSP that we don't have yet. We weren't able to get it in the pre-order, but this is a beautiful suite. Now, I can't show you anything on the inside, but I can tell you I've ordered catalogs, and if you are a customer of mine, you are on my list. And as soon as I get them, I will turn them around as quickly as I can and get these into your hot little hands. All right. Hey, Bree, I understand. It's a terrible thing when your keyboard is slippery, right? So first of all, let me introduce the 2021 to 2023 in colors, and they are beautiful. So I'm not really sure which is my favorite yet. I have a couple of three favorites. The first one is Soft Succulent. And you know what? Let me get my skizzers here and take this off so that you can make sure you can really see this pretty color. Because it is gorgeous. If you are interested, it's very, very pretty. Love this color. So I would say that it's in the Just Jade Mint Macaron area of the world. You can see how those all kind of stack up. So that's very pretty. And there is ribbon that goes with. So each of the in colors has a ribbon. It is open weave ribbon. It's 3/8 inches wide, and it looks like it's got a little shine and a stripe. So very, very pretty. All 5 of the in colors have that. And all 5 of the in colors, drum roll, please. Yes, it's true. Stampin' Blends combo in each of the 5 in colors. So that is awesome. All right, so let me just stick this back away or we're going to have a mess that I cannot recover from. Not saying I didn't. You saw my pictures. The wonderful woman who cleans my house and keeps me sane was here today and was in my craft room right about the same time that UPS showed up. Isn't that the way of the world? Okay, next color. Woohoo! For those of you who are fans of the darker, more moody greens, Evening Evergreen, which I think is a spectacular name. Hello, Daryl, how are you? This is Evening Evergreen, and it is very beautiful. I don't want to say it's like that. It could be, no, it's really going to be, it really doesn't have an equivalent for us. So this is a nice new departure. Maybe Shaded Spruce is close, but Shaded Spruce is going to be a little brighter. As with the others, it's got some, look at this. I'm going to undo this one because this one I need to see it. This is the ribbon that goes with, and it is so dark, I almost overlooked it for some new black color. So I want to see how this looks when I manage to finagle my way into it. All right, let me see if I can get that open now. Gosh, sometimes these things just don't want to open. Just don't. Handsome Hunter. See, that is that's from before I was a demonstrator. So a lot of people have said that these are colors that look familiar to them. And I think, you know, colors come back around. I hope bell bottoms never come back around, but they could. Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? Oh my gosh. Let's see how it does for making bows. Let's see, here we go. Oh, well, my fat fingers are not making a very good bow here for you. I don't know, Handsome Hunter, I don't know. I do not know this color. This is not a color I know. So yes, very pretty. It makes a nice bow. It's got a good hand on it. Yes, very nice. Okay, I'll undo that and we'll put it aside and introduce our third in color. For those of you who are fans of Purple Posy, and sorry to see it leave, its equivalent is back. And it is called Fresh Freesia. Who likes freesias? I like freesias. I really like freesias quite a bit, actually. So this is very pretty. Nice, soft purple. And I'm going to say it's probably, you know, here's our other purples. You can see it is a departure. Okay. Gorgeous Grape and Highland Heather are different entirely. And this one, I really do believe, is going to be kind of similar to Purple Posy, which, by the way, is going away. All right, so there's that one. Then we're getting into the brighter realm. This is Polished Pink, nice pink. Let's see how it compares to the other pinks that we've got. Let's go now. How about Magenta Madness? So you can see it's a different color pink, and I think it's going to be quite attractive. All right, this is not in my particular wheelhouse, these colors. They're very bright, and that's not really me as much, but I do like sometimes playing a little bit out of my comfort zone. So this will be that entirely. Okay, so there is polished pink. And the final new in color, Pale Papaya. I am a very big fan of Pale Papaya. Not gonna fib ya. This could be one of my favorites. Yes, indeedy doodle. And we have ribbon. There we go. So we really don't have a color like this right now, and I am really, really happy to see this. Some of us have been around since peach time, and I really love it. Okay, so those are the new in colors. You will be tickled to know that we have Stampin' Write markers for each of the in colors and the blends, like I said. Okay, now let's see. What should I cover next? Oh wait, we've got some gems. I love these. I love these. Hang on a second, guys. My organization is very, very not good right now. Okay, not good. These are 2021 to 2023 in color jewels. Can you see those? They're faceted. They've got a little bit of a rise to them. They're about an eighth of an inch thick, and they're round but with facets, so they look a little bit like little pyramid domey things. Okay, kind of like the gold, what are they called? Gilded gems. So kind of this same shape as our current gilded gems, but quite a bit smaller, and in each of the 5 new in colors. Nice. Hello, Holly. Appreciate you joining. Okay, I got to get a drink. The pollen is going crazy, and it's just kicking my throat. Okay. All right. So let me show you my first bundle. Now, this is from the Simply Elegant Suite. That's the name of the suite. I don't have all of the parts. I do believe that the Suez Canal held up a few things, and some of them had to do with cardstock. So we did not get any of, there's a beautiful 12 by 12 cardstock called Simply Elegant Specialty DSP. It's got blacks and grays and foils, so coppers and golds and things like that, and it is stunning. But here is the, wait a minute, here we go. Here is the stamp set and punch bundle. It's called Elegantly Said. It is a cling stamp set, and it has beautiful filigree flourishes and some at a flower, pretty border, and some really nice sentiments. I really like this. Life has changed for you, but my love and support never will. True love stories last forever. All the things you do are simply amazing. This is a very pretty set, and it comes with the Elegant Tag Punch as part of the bundle. Okay, you're going to be able to get this bundle for $36.75. Okay, when it comes out, that'll be the 10% savings. Also in this suite, it's called Simply Elegant Trim, and we have a gold and a silver trim. And these are pretty classic metallic like twine. They're twine. Okay. So these are fun. I like twine because I can make bows with twine. Twine and I get along pretty well. Okay. Now, putting that aside, turning the page on my pre-order sheet just because I really need the help, okay? I just have to say, I have no idea what is what right now. All right. But I do know about this one because it's one of my favorites, okay? And it's going to be one of yours. How many of you love pansies? Well, okay, first of all, how could you not love pansies? They're adorable. They come in all sorts of beautiful colors, and they have little faces. They're darling. So you'll be happy to know we have Pansy Punch, Pansy Patch, the Pansy Patch set, okay? All right, because I love them so much, I'm going to show you one of my favorite parts of the Pansy Patch pack, the suite. This is actually the Pansy Petals suite with the Pansy Patch bundle as the cornerstone. There you go. Good luck. These, you see them? They're little bees. How cute are these little bees? You know, one could even say they're the, wait for it, the bee's knees. I see his knees. His knees are right there. These are adorable. Adorable. I love them. And they're going to be easy to put on with a glue dot. They're the perfect size for that. Okay. Pansy Patch Bundle. Look at this. The little things you do make such a big difference. Wishing you a little extra happiness just because you're you. A little hello from me to you. And then, of course, you have a photopolymer stamp set that you can use to build all sorts of beautiful pansy flowers. Now, let me show you something new. With the new photopolymer sets, unlike older sets where the images were printed on the plastic, the images are now printed on the back of the stamp case insert. So what you can do is pull these right off of the plastic. I'd recommend keeping them just because you never know. And then you can place them right on your stamp case, just like that. How cool. I like this. I wasn't sure. I gotta tell you, I was a little bit concerned because 9 times out of 10, the only way I know that I'm missing a stamp, especially a photopolymer, is if I can see the open image. But with the image on the stamp case, yes, I actually kind of like this. What do you guys think? Give me a thumbs up, give me a heart, give me something. What do you think about this? Or is the jury still out? But now you can see how it is. So those of you who are demonstrators, you've been hearing about this, just like me. But now you can really see how it works. I'm getting hearts and thumbs up. Yes, I agree. I think it's really cool. I think it's really kind of cool. Now, I'm not going to be stupid and get rid of these because that's what I would normally do. I'd be like, oh, I don't need these anymore. I'm actually going to keep them. We've got a whole second one. Again, these are builders. So you can see that you would build, maybe build again, build. Now, let's look at the dies that go with it. These are called the Pansy dies. That was really, wow. Pansy dies. You can see some dies that are going to put embossing images and marks into your flowers as you cut them, and then it's going to cut all of these. But look at something else. There's a beautiful set DSP called Pansy Petals. I'm going to show you these beautiful colors. You're going to get 6 double-sided sheets of 12 by 12. And you can see I've just got them turned over so that you can see all the designs at once. And looky here, unless I am very much mistaken, that die cuts that leaf. And it also cuts that leaf. And it also cuts that leaf. And you have a couple of other dies in here that I am going to guess cut the other leaves. Okay, so that's that one. But wait, it gets better. Look, who doesn't love gingham? Anybody, give me a thumbs up or heart if you love gingham. And this is gingham in, I'm guessing, yes, soft succulent color. Oh, yes, please. I'll take 27,000 packs of that. All right, here we go. Now we have it in fresh freesia, the same gingham. Look at here. This one was not a gingham. This is in the, I'm going to say that is Bumblebee in here? Yeah, Bumblebee. This one is flowers on the back. But then we get into the ginghams in fresh freesia. Okay, now look, 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 look. Look. Look, if you will. I know. I think it's gorgeous. It looks like cake decorations. But look, I know this one of these fits this. Come on now. There we go. Look at that. You can cut that flower with that die. You can cut this flower with that die. And I suspect there's a few more you can cut in here too. That's pretty cool. I don't know about you guys, but one of my favorite things is a die set that cuts DSP, right? Thumbs up or hearts if you like DSPs that are cut with dies because of how easy it is. Okay, here we go. Some, let's see. That's going to be Calypso Coral. Ooh, look at this pretty color, this pretty pattern. Isn't that lovely? And then the stripes on the back. Perfect. Perfection. This one's also quite gorgeous. The paper is wonderful, and the fact that it also cuts out the, can be cut with the dies is, well, for me, done and done. Officially, until I pull out another one, this is officially my favorite suite. So that's it, people. Pansy Petals is the suite you want to look for. And you may or may not see a tutorial coming soon from us for as an ordering gift from me. So you might want to grab this up as soon as you are able, which is going to be May 4th. Okay, May 4th, customers can get this. Want it right now? Demonstrators can get it right now. And guess who else can get it? Folks who sign up right now can fill their starter kit with brand new items and then can buy the rest of the brand new pre-order items with their 20% discount. Done and done. Okay, I'm just saying. I just want you to know that. Because I'd be a bad human if I didn't share that tidbit of info with you. Okay, next up. Okay, this is my next favorite thing because I'm pulling it out right now. Okay, here we go. This is called the Beauty of the Earth Suite. Okay, now there is a piece in a part that I suspect was somewhere around the Suez Canal and didn't make it, and it's called the Bark 3D embossing folder. Okay, just close your eyes and picture what a Bark 3D embossing folder would look like. Yes, that's what it looks like exactly. Okay, now the cornerstone of the set is the Beauty of Friendship bundle, which has the stamp set by the same name. You can see it's got multiple images that you can use to stamp pretty trees, either an evergreen shape or a round shape on the trunk. And again, it is the photopolymer with the images on the stamp case insert. And then there's the wonderful, beautiful trees dies. Ooh, So you've got your trunk and branches. Then you've got the cutout. So you could cut out a solid piece of, oh, I don't know, the succulent color cardstock, and then perhaps you would use the early evening cardstock to cut a more detailed shape, layer them up, and you've got an instant tree. Or you could even go with a fall theme. So you could cut out perhaps Bumblebee from the solid, and then you could use the baby wipe technique with multiple colors where you take the ink refill and color and drops of ink refill on the baby wipe, and then you stamp, and you could stamp all over another piece of cardstock, even another piece of Bumblebee, and cut this out, and then you would have a perfect fall tree. Now I'm going to absolutely have to do this. Yes, you do it for the discount. Of course you do, Janelle. Good for you. That is why so many of us join, because we know we are going to buy these beautiful products, and we might as well have a discount, because 20%, 20%, you'd go to the store for 20%, right? And you can even, it can bump up to 25% without having to work very hard, all right? So just consider it. This is a good time. Now, let's take a look at the Beauty of the Earth 12 by 12 DSP. This is quite beautiful. I don't know if you can see that, but that is actually a forest of trees, either in spring, transitioning from winter to spring to summer, or at the end of summer, transitioning from summer into fall. Very pretty. Then on the back, oh yes, you can't hardly go wrong with wood grain, right? All right. Oh, look at this one. Kind of the same image. What's interesting is this is actually one piece, and it went like this. No, it didn't. It went like this. No, it didn't. It went like this. It went like something or other, okay? It was all together. Oh, there it is. It was like this. Okay, so when you get it, it will be this big, and then you can cut it, and you've got perfect card fronts ready to go. On the back is a watercolor wash that really does actually look like a forest canopy. Look at these. Ooh, this is so pretty. I love how they've put the blue in. I wouldn't have thought to put the blue in, but it's kind of perfect. All right, it is kind of perfect. And that is, there is Night of Navy and Misty Moonlight. So both of those blues are on this DSP. Very pretty. Ooh, here's another one with the greens and the blues. And look at the back, you guys. This is crazy. This is crazy. Look at how pretty that is. This would even make a pretty Christmas card, wouldn't it? It's kind of Christmassy. Oh man. Okay, this is very close to being my favorite paper. Look, I love fall. How many of you are fall people? I know we have spring people and fall people. Christine, I know. I made Bronze Elite buying my own stuff too, and that 25% discount when you get bumped up is easy and also peasy, right? And wonderful. Look, some beautiful fall cards coming. And then this one with the stand of trees, and on the back just a green wash. And this green, these greens are Mossy Meadow and Old Olive. Okay, so this is older colors, so the older in colors. You got Bumblebee, Cajun Craze, Cinnamon Cider, my favorite. Early Espresso, Merle Merlot. My lips are new just this morning. Mary Merlot, Misty Moonlight, Mossy Meadow, Night of Navy, Old Olive, and of course, well, that's very interesting. Y'all, this is kind of funny. I found a continuity error. Do you ever look at movies, watch movies, and you see things and you're like, okay, in that last shot, she had her watch on her left hand, and in this one, she has her watch on her right hand. Do you ever catch those? Okay, look, this says Whisper White. Whisper White doesn't exist. No, it's not even a thing. See, I am now allowed to officially make mistakes on my videos on Thursdays and Saturdays. I am allowed to make mistakes and say Whisper White because even Stampin' Up! Printed Whisper White when Basic White is the actual thing. Okay, I can't hardly wait to get the Bark 3D embossing folder, but for now, I'm going to be ever so happy to just have that part of the set. Okay, need a drink. Sorry. Am I talking too much? I'm really sorry. Did you miss a card with the dies? I don't know. Did you mean this, Dancing? Did you mean this card? If so, yes, I did show this, but it is kind of cool. And look, it's got two little birds that I didn't even notice. And a couple of sentiment banners, which is kind of fun because they're going to match some of the very nice sentiments in the set. All right. So let me put this away. Okay, now, okay, this is not going to be the first time I've said this is my favorite sweet, but I'm just going to throw out that this next one could be one of my favorite sweets, okay? This is called the Hand-Penned Sweet, and it is stunning. I'm just going to say, this catalog, if you're a flower person, get ready to rumble because it is amazing. I cannot wait for you to see it. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Here is the Hand-Penned Sweet. Look at the stamp set, you guys. This is hand-penned petals. It's photopolymer, so it's a build, which is wonderful. Look at the beautiful fonts on there. Love it. Anything is possible. I love that sentiment. It's just so timeless, and you can send it to anybody, whether they're having a great day or a bad day. It's just really, really pretty. And it has the bundled dies with it, and these are called penned flowers. So it's hard to tell with this on here, but this is an outline die that cuts that image right there. And then it has a detailed die, so you could cut solid and then a detailed over top, and then you can add some additional flowers. You could build an entire flower cluster with actually just, you wouldn't even need to stamp it. You could just build it with just the dies, which I think is kind of fun. Let me see if I can get it back on there. Okay, and then we have this one that cuts out this image, and then you've got some, look at this cute die. Love it. This is going to cut out your, it looks like a dandelion, which let's call it a wildflower, okay? Instead of calling it a weed, we're going to call it a wildflower. May not be a dandelion, maybe something entirely different. But you've got multiple flower dies, and then you have a scallop border die with stitches. So that is awfully fun. And the DSP, I got my order because I got up. I did not get up quite as early as some of my friends, but I was up and ordering at 5 o'clock Eastern time yesterday morning. And my keyboard is a little slick because sometimes I eat popcorn while I'm on my keyboard, and so it's a little slick, and it made my finger slip and hit the next day UPS. I don't know. And then UPS actually came through and delivered it in the morning, or you know, right at lunchtime. So that was pretty good. Look at the DSP. Y'all, this is absolutely stunning DSP. This is the hand-penned 12 by 12. You ready? Look at that. I love, and I know some people have trouble because they see the DSP with the kind of shading in the background and they think that there's a blemish with the DSP, but in fact, it was hand painted to look just like that, and it is stunning. That pink, by the way, is, we've got Blushing Bride in here, there's Pale Papaya in here, and a couple of other, you got Daffodil Delight, you've got Mint Macaron and Highland Heather. Beautiful, beautiful DSP. Look at this one. They're so pretty, you guys. Look, I mean, you could just think of this card, right? Just think of a panel of this and a panel of this matted. I might even mat this on black. I think that would be stunning. Matted on black and put as an angled panels on your card front with just a simple sentiment right there. Like, you know, I don't know, anything is possible. Yeah. Done. DSP has just done the absolute work. There you go. The popcorn excuse. I like it. It works. He can't prove it's not true. No, not true. He can't prove anything. Look at this. Okay, we've seen this. I know we've seen this DSP before. This actual pattern with the little wavies and the bumblebee watercolor, but it's a really good neutral to put on a card. I like that. Oh my. And the stripes. This is classic, very classic. Oh, y'all, are you loving this? Give me a thumbs up. Give me hearts. Are you loving this DSP? Are you loving the hand pen suite as much as I am? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. You guys, look. Okay, I'm pretty sure those might be coneflowers. Which, did you know that coneflowers is the same as echinacea? I did not know that, but apparently it is. But now I know, and now you know. But I think that's what those are. Don't those look like coneflowers to you? Purple coneflowers, yellow coneflowers. Now I got to go plant coneflowers. Pretty. On the back in Highland Heather. Oh my goodness. And look at this. These are Genial Gems. This goes with the hand pen suite. And they are in, well, green and another color. So I'm going to say this is the pale, what is the color? Pale Papaya, and I'm thinking Soft Succulent here. which is really pretty. These are nice. You get 2 sizes, larger and smaller. Okay, but what else goes with this set? But wait, there's more. Let me get this mess cleaned up just a little bit. Purple coneflowers for butterflies. I know I need butterflies. I saw a couple of butterflies the other day. I don't want to say they weren't like special butterflies, but because I think all butterflies are pretty cool. It was a big old yellow butterfly. It was beautiful. I was very happy to see him. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside for just a second and show you another thing that coordinates with this set, and it is the hand-penned Memories and More card pack. And just so you know, I will tell you right up, I couldn't get them yet because, yeah, Suez Canal, pretty certain. Pretty certain. There is a hand-penned Memories and More cards and envelopes set that goes with this that I will get as soon as available. So yes, so Finn can tiptoe through the coneflowers. Exactly. And pick up even more pollen. Y'all, do you have any idea how much a fur-covered Australian Shepherd picks up pollen? Oh my Lord. He walks in the house and there's green and yellow paw prints everywhere, and he's got it just very fine dusting of pollen on his back. It's like, okay, dude, no wonder I sneeze every time you show up. Okay, so this is the Memories and More card pack. For those of you who believe, like I used to a long time ago before I had educated myself, by which I mean I bought one and realized what was in it. Memories and More card packs are not just for scrapbooking anymore. No, they are perfection for making cards. Now, once I get this out of here, it's going to go everywhere. So let me grab a stamp case. Just a minute. Hang on. Be hanging on. Be hanging on. Hang on. Okay. Stamp cases work really well to hold your Memories and More card packs. Just so you know. See, you didn't even know you were going to get a tip and a trick today, did you? Okay, look. Look, see, this is what's so cool about them. Just put this straight up on, look, you get 2 of them. Mat those on, again, I would go with black, put them on a card base, done. You don't even have to put a sentiment. You've got a card instantly. All right, and then you get another one like this, Carpe Diem. Who doesn't love Carpes and Diems? I like carps. Okay, I'm kidding, of course. Perfect, so loved. Look at this. I mean, I'm making cards for you right now. Right flat now. Perfect. Okay, this is beautiful. You've got some larger ones as well. Same kind of thing. Very easy to make card fronts just like that. And if you add them to the Memories and More card pack that goes with, it's done and done. Life is a garden of possibilities. All right, I'm trying to scroll through. And then here, all Memories and More card packs have buried down inside. Oh, wait. Boy, is that pretty right there. That is gorgeous. I love this so much. And it's got plenty of white space. You could put a big sentiment there and be done and done. All right. Each Memories and More card pack has a pack of embellishments, ephemera, however you'd like to talk about it. And this one has stickers, which makes it even handier, and they are beautiful. Look, happy birthday. How pretty. How pretty is that? And you could leave this one black and white, or you could color it with your blends. You've got a couple of sentiment stickers that would go with the stamp set. You get 2 packs of that, and then 2 packs of this design with some tags and another couple of sentiments and some more flowers. Very, very pretty. Let me see if there's any more ephemera in here. Pretty. So something to color if you like, or leave it blank. Not blank. Of course it's not blank. It's black and white, which if you say it really fast sort of sounds like blank. Pretty. Picture perfect. All right. And then a whole bunch of the smaller ones that are great for, oh yeah. So y'all, do not discount in your mind the usefulness of Memories and More card packs. They are wonderful for making cards, especially when they also come with matching cards and envelopes, which Oh, by the way, decorate the envelopes for you. So you really, if you don't want to, you do not even have to decorate your envelope. If it doesn't have a decoration, then you need to do that, because what do we say here? No naked envelopes. Okay, let me put this away. And I'm going to turn the page on my ordering sheet. Now, we have some bundles that are separate from sweets. Let me pull them out. Okay, here is one that's going to be a favorite. Okay, are you writing these down so you'll know which ones are going to be your favorites? How about Quiet Meadow? Heartfelt love and caring thoughts are with you. And then it's got, I've always thought these were fun, where they have these stamps that, this is a cling set, where they've got like the typing. So you can actually read, this says something range of color, shapes and wildflowers is breathtaking, glowing in the garden, da 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 da. And some dots and some flowers. Perfect. And it comes with dies. Look at the die set, you guys. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Okay, now I'm going to say not one of these dies straight up cuts these images. They aren't for that. These are texture dies where you're going to die cut flowers and foliage and add it to add texture. So like if you happen to like doing collage cards and lots of layers, unlike me who is all about clean and simple, but if you're a layering person, then this set is for you. And it has also got a beautiful sentiment label and a little tag that I am quite certain fits the little tiny love sentiment parfait. So this is Quiet Meadow, y'all. Gonna want to put it on your list of things that I must have right away. Okay, next up we have the Flowers of Friendship bundle, and this one is a punch bundle. So you have the Flowers of Friendship, you got many thanks from all of us, little card, big thanks, like that. Life is better with friends like you. And then you have the matching flowers and leaf punch. So this is kind of a builder punch where you can punch out these two flower sets and then these leaf, can you see it? I'm sorry, it's got a lot of glare, I betcha. The leaves, you can stamp the leaves and cut them. So there are some very pretty samples in the catalog for this. So you'll be wanting to look for this when your catalog arrives. Okay, I'm running out of space to stack stuff. Okay, next up is the, okay, how many people like how many people think that we need more sentiments? Give me thumbs up and hearts if you think that while I take a drink. See that clever ploy? Give you something to do while I take a drink. And so there is not only, there's no dead air. Okay, so a few. So the jury's a little bit out on sentiments, but wait until you see this one. How about Inspired Thoughts? Sheltering you with love at a time when words fall short. It's your time to be remembered, to feel appreciated, and to know you're celebrated. Got with heartfelt sympathy, sending healing thoughts your way, thinking of you on your special day. So this is a multi-occasion sentiment set. But let's talk about what's really fun about this bundle. How about the Inspiring Canopy dies? Why do I think those are so cool? Because look at this die right here. When you cut it, that is what you get. And unless I am very much mistaken, and I could be, I mean, I've been wrong before. There was that one time when I actually thought I was wrong, but I wasn't wrong, so I was wrong. This one, for example, is you make a difference every day. Fits right between the trees. So simple card front, just basic, maybe over one of those DSPs that's just the watercolor wash. Put your trees over the top in a coordinating color and stamp your sentiment. Several of these sentiments look like they're going to fit right there. I think that is highly cool. The other thing that is highly cool is once you have stamped that, or I'm sorry, cut out this die, you've also got coordinating foliage dies that will go right over the top of them. So you could make a spring scene, not a Springsteen like Bruce, like the boss, a spring scene, or you could make it fall, or you could leave this bare as winter. So you've got all the seasons, you've got most of the occasions. This is a very, very versatile set, I believe, and I believe you're going to want this as well. This is $45.75 as a bundle, and you're going to want to get it quick as you can. I'm just saying, just throwing it out there. Oops, I should probably put that tree back on there, huh? Let's put the tree back on. Now here's going to be the trick. Can she get the tree back on? Whew, she got it on. Okay. Sort of. That didn't go back where it was supposed to go. There we go. Soon it will be time to make the transition from my current dies on magnets to my new dies on the magnets and put the retiring dies back in their envelope for another day. All right, and here is the final one I have, and this one is cool. Love it. First off, this is the color and contour bundle, and this is our stamp set. You've got some hand-drawn flowers, and these are very fun. And let me make it more fun. You can stamp that and then cut it with the die that goes in, that is in the scalloped contours dies. So not only do you get these edges, you'll see that you've got some stitched and scalloped edges with different stitch types. So these are dots, these are dashes, this is a long dash dot. So this actually looks as much like doodles as anything else. And then they've all got the scalloped edges. And then you have this large one that is the open scallops. Okay. Then you have a scalloped edgeling, edge die. Edge-lit is what it would have been called 100 years ago. And then you've got, of course, the flower, and this cuts out this flower, which is a two-step photopolymer. You're absolutely amazing. Here for you now. So happy for you. Thank you for everything. What I like is this one is an obvious inside-outside. So you have here for you now for the outside, and then and in better days ahead for the inside. So you've got multiple options there for occasions. Oops, ordered this one too. Oopsie. Hate when that happens. You know, you shouldn't eat popcorn by the keyboard. It's bad. It's really bad. Okay, now let me see where we're at here. Turning the page. Okay, here are a couple more little stamp sets that are a la carte sets. And what do you think? Now, these are not penguins, okay? These are puffins. In fact, they're party puffins, and they are darling. Look at this little guy. This little fish has a bow on it. How sweet. To someone who makes others happy, you're the best from all of us. Those are just darling, and going to make some very cute, very simple little cards could be made with this. Easy peasy. Now, remember I was mentioning bell bottoms? I don't know why, but I've been thinking about tie-dye ever since I unpacked the box. This is the spiral die. It's a background stamp set, so it's a cling set. And they showed a really cool technique in the catalog that you'll want to see. And they used their Stamparatus. So first they stamped this direction. Then they turned, you can either turn the stamp or the cardstock to 180 degrees and stamped it again in a second color. And oh, look at that. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. I have a stand malfunction. Wait a minute. Stay. Okay. Then you get, so you do it in two colors with just your Stamparatus, and you've got this awesome, cool background. And then you can be like the Mod Squad. Okay. So this is the spiral die. Anybody remember having a spirograph as a kid? Anybody? Thumbs up or hearts? Spirograph, you remember that one? I loved that thing because you could make all sorts of stuff and you didn't have to have any talent at all. You could just do that, then change your pen and do that. And then, I mean, it was craziness. I loved it. It was one of my favorite things. Hi, Jennifer. How are you? Okay, now, we all love paper, right? Anybody not love paper? Don't give me a thumbs down. That's bad. You all love paper. I know you do. So we also like host sets. Now, remember, host things are items that you can buy with Stampin' Rewards. And you can get Stampin' Rewards when your personal order hits $150 in retail, or when you are the host or hostess of a workshop that reaches $150 total. So when you reach $150, you instantly earn $15 of Stampin' Rewards, and with that, you could buy one of the following items. All right, the first one is called The Prince and the Princess. I'm pretty sure this is the prince and this is the princess, but I don't know. You've got, hey, handsome little prince. Hi, gorgeous little princess. Welcome to the world. You're one of a kind and it's your day. And this is a photopolymer set, so you can build the swan on his pond and you can build the prince on his lily pad thing. Lily pad thing. Yeah, lily pad. It's a lily pad. It's not a lily pad thing. It's a lily pad. See, love your spirograph. I know. I know. I know, Karen. That's true. I wore both of those things. I did tie-dyes. Yes. Okay, so that's one host set that you can purchase. Next one is a textures set. You've got some basket weave, a little bit of stacked stone wall, some burlap, and then some, other thing. Let's see, what would that be? This, to me, it looks kind of like hay, like a sheaf of hay, but that could just be because I'm like a horse person. But these are kind of fun, and these are relatively good size. So these would be nice to stamp and then just stamp around on a card front and add a sentiment and be ready to go. And then you have the Better Places stamp set, which is also, remember, these are all host sets, so buy them with Stampin' Rewards. And if you're interested in getting these, consider my host clubs. I've got host clubs opening in June. So you'll see a flyer for that when you get the catalog from me. And if you're interested, let me know and I will pencil you right in. It's a great way. You don't do any work. I do the work. You do the ordering and you do the earning of Stampin' Rewards. But this is one of the items that you could select. Celebrate the wonder of this day. It's a happy Father's Day. You make the world a better place. It's just got some nice images of a sunset. Very pretty. But there's another surprise. All right. One of the items in the host list. Okay, hang on. I don't want to tease you or anything, but I got to get another drink. Sorry. One thing that you could select for your host rewards is a 48 sheet pack of designer series paper. And it is called the Pattern Party. There's 12 designs. You get 4 sheets of each. Okay, each design has 2 sides. So basically, you're getting a lot of paper. Okay, and look at how pretty it is. On the back, you have black and white. On the front, you have beautiful colors. Okay, so I'll just kind of thumb through these and you can see all of the paper that you get. This is only 1 sheet of each design cut in half. You get 48 total sheets. All right, that's pretty. I like that. And some stripes. And you remember, you could color these black and white images with your brayer or with your blending brushes or with a sponge or with your Stampin' blends or with the watercolor pencils. Lots of options to color these. Wouldn't these be pretty colored in fall colors? Okay. Then we have what is known around the world as a rare sighting. We have a pink cheetah with some chicken feet markings. No, that's not what those are. Just little chevrons on the back and some stripes and some dots. Look at this pretty one in what I'm certain is Granny Apple Green. And some probably Misty Moonlight. Can you see that? Okay. A little bit of black and white, plaidish like. Some bumblebee, some buffalo check. Little mint macaron, or this could be soft succulent. And then on the back is that. So 48 sheets of DSP as one of your host selections. That's a pretty good go. Okay, so those are the host sets. And I think I'm drawing near the end. You guys have been very patient with me. I already I do have another Memories and More card pack. This is called, here, let me put this out the way. Just a minute. There we go. This is the What a Year Memories and More card pack. Now, there is also a stamp set that I did not get this time. How many of you like making mini calendars like these? Anybody out there like doing these? This is from a friend of mine in Austin, Texas. And I have another set sitting out in my other room so that I have two sets from two friends. Yes, I have two friends. But we have a new stamp set called, wait for it, it's called Days to Remember, and you can actually use it to create your own small miniature calendars. How about that? I have gone over the new in colors, and I will run those back through one more time before we quit. Just don't let me forget, okay? So this is, I'm not going to open this. We'll call this a surprise for later, but you can see this is great for scrapbooking, great for making your calendars, great for making cards for birthdays, and I think it's going to be kind of fun. All right, what else have I got down here? Oh, I have two a la carte die sets. This is called Tailor-Made Tags, and you can see what it is. It is a whole bunch of, oh, well, I don't know, tags, and it's got die cuts to make different kinds of holes in the top of your tags. And let's see, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tags total. 4 of them have round edges and a scallopy top, and 4 of them have angled tops and square corners. Okay, so this is fun. This is called Tailor-Made Tags. Then we have a border die set called, oh, amazingly, Basic Borders. And you can see this cuts 6 different borders that you can use on the sides of cards. I'm really looking forward to this because we see a lot of card sketches that I like to follow that need edgings like this. And so I think that's pretty fun. You've got one that looks kind of like clouds. You've got a chevron and then a smaller chevron. And then you've got this scalloped edge, a rounded edge, which I think will be great. And then you've got your pointed. And these are all stitched, so you can see how stitched they are, right? I hope you can see that. All right. I know, Ashley, I know. It took me a long time to decide that I could let my finger slip, but, you know, I just didn't think I could wait until Monday. I just didn't. So I didn't. Okay, let me see what else I have in my little box of tricks down here. Okay, these are just some additional ribbons and embellishments. So this here is this is Highland Heather Grosgrain ribbon. It's half inch wide. That's very pretty. You can kind of see it's got a little bit of shimmer to it. Then we have a textured ribbon, which is 7/8 inches wide. So this is quite wide, and it is in smoky slate. And then we have woven ribbon. The spool is actually much wider than the ribbon. Can you see it? It is in, let's see, this is pale papaya and white. Can you see it's got a little white edge on it? And this is 1/2 inch thick, wide. All right, now, okay, we also had bumblebees. Now we've got these little flowers, and they're in all of the in colors. Here, we'll have a little test to see if I can remember, okay? These are called loose flower flourishes. So they're loose, as you might imagine, but you could adhere them very easily, I'm thinking, with a glue dot. So you've got, let's see, pink polish, pale papaya, something or other freesia. What's the freesia color, y'all? Fresh freesia. There it is, fresh freesia. You've got those 3 colors, and then each one has 2 sizes. So you've got the little tiny one and these bigger ones. And these are kind of fun. They're a little thick, but I don't think so thick that they would be a problem on your card front. I mean, you know, unless you're just not into layers like me, who just doesn't like layers at all. So these are fun. I like these little dudes right here. Okay, but it's a little perverse inanimate object. Alrighty, and then we have some silver and clear epoxy essentials. Oh, see, I liked Grapefruit Grove, but pale papaya is a little softer color, a little more subtle. Okay, so you get 2 sheets, and you've got the clear, and you've got the silver. Now, the shapes are rounds, diamonds, and teardrops, and you get them in both iterations, both the silver and the clear. All right? So these are silver and clear epoxy essentials, which makes perfect sense because that's what, they are. Silver and clear epoxy essentials. Okay, now look. How many of you like linen thread? Anybody? Thumbs up and hearts if you like linen threads. Were they sticky? The flowers are not sticky. The silver and clear epoxy essentials are sticky. I'm assuming that was what you were looking for. Raindrops. Yes, not teardrops, raindrops. Okay, if you like linen thread, they're calling this baker's twine, but it's actually thin enough that I think you could very easily call it linen thread. It's a little thicker. It's like thicker than real linen thread, thinner than real baker's twine. And you get 5 rolls. And these are all neutral. So you get crumb cake, white, very vanilla, black, and I'm going to say that's gray, like smoky slate or something along those lines. You get 5 rolls of this in a pack, which is pretty stinking awesome. All right, now I think, yes, I believe, oh, yeah, no, yeah, yeah, that's it. Wait, no, yep, nope, that's it. That's all there is. So I'll go back right quick through the in colors so that people who were at the start can see them, because I also like looking at them, and also maybe it will help me remember all the names. Okay, the first one, the first in color is Soft Succulent. This is beautiful. And I got to tell you, I'm not sure if they did it by design, but the way the dyeing went on the cardstock, this actually looks like suede. It looks like green suede, and it's beautiful. So this is Soft Succulent, and you can get cardstock, a ribbon, Stampin' Blends, and a Stampin' Right marker in it, and of course the ink and the refill. Then we have Pale Papaya, which is a light color similar to the old Grapefruit Grove, if you were familiar with that, only a few shades lighter. Then we have Evening Evergreen, which is really, really, really... I did get the Stampin' Blends in the US. I don't know, you couldn't order them in the Europe. The whole shipping thing is really is hard right now everywhere for sure. And I know you guys in the UK are kind of struggling and suffering, and I'm sorry about that. This is Evening Evergreen. I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is my favorite new color. Although, look at this. I just made a whole color combination all by myself right here. Look at that. Yeah, that works for me right there. I love that. Evening Evergreen. If you were a fan of Purple Posy, we have Fresh Freesia. And I am thinking that it's going to be a nice addition to the purple line of Stampin' Up. And finally, we have Polished Pink. Not that I ever hate any of our colors. This is my least loved because it's just a little brighter than my wheelhouse. But it is a nice pink, not really Magenta Madness, certainly not Melon Mambo. Way different than Blushing Bride. Lots different than Flirty Flamingo. So you can kind of see where it's going to fall in the spectrum of pinks. Okie dokie. So, anybody have any questions? While I put my ink pads away, I will wait for questions to pop up if you wanted to see any other things. Otherwise, we'll call it a day. I know, Judy, I like the 2 green ones myself. And I'm going to start thinking about what I could make for the weekend for my video on Saturday, my Facebook Live. Hopefully, it'll be something with one of these items here. Okay? I appreciate y'all. How close to mint macaron is the green? Okay, so Soft Succulent. Here is mint macaron. Here is just jade. And here is Soft Seafoam. So that's kind of how that rolls. Did that help? I hope. The demos can post projects with new items right now. You just can't show the inside of the catalog or images from the catalog. So none of the digital images, I don't believe, are available yet. I could be wrong about that. Tara will want to double check, but you can absolutely make projects with this and share them right now. Okie doke. Yeah, and Tara, the only exception is the stamp set we got for On Tour. You can't use that until after the 26th of April. Okay, so that's enough. That's enough detail for everybody who didn't even care. Is the papaya a yellowish color? I don't think so. I think it's more orange. It's more like Grapefruit Grove. So to me, it's more orange. Yes, Marianne, I will be doing paper shares. And I'll be starting to work on getting those together so that we can get them ordered, because ordering starts on the 4th of May, which is, you know, less than a month. So yeah, I guess I need to get busy. Busy. Alrighty, guys. I appreciate y'all jumping in kind of late notice, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and a good weekend, and happy Easter to you all. I do hope I will see you on Saturday. Bye-bye.